Bogmir, the fiercest of my warriors.
I think that's the last of them.
They sure do stink. Can any of you hear me? You there? Have you seen my squad? We were all in a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Canarthy's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad. I thought I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean I'm sure my squad made it to shore alive. Dominion Marines constantly defy the seas. Our ship's hold was packed full of an old Bosmer healing remedy. The labels say torchbug treacle. Squat creatures made of teeth, claws, and good luck.
Who are you? Were you part of the fleet? Alive? Good. That's good. Waves smashed me against the ship. Tastes like sandals boiled in mint perfume. But if it knits my ribs, good.
I lost a lot of friends in that storm. Give me some good news. I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could. But it's low juice. Used to think. Hope they appreciate that.
Bless Ifra. I'm glad you came by. She's alive. I suppose that's some luck amidst all this wreckage. Glow juice? By the gods, it just might. Lieutenant Gellick.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. What do you mean? First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death. What else was in that cave? Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Nistel spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact. We need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin. My squad and I need to pull his body out of that damn cave. Would you warn the sailors on that beached ship? Wait, take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on the mend. You'll get used to the taste. We'll be along shortly.
What luck! The Prowler was untouched by the hurricane. Then, as we sailed past these shoals, a storm came out of nowhere and beached us. Wait, what are you doing here? The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them died in the cave? Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe your Marines can prove they're more than two-legged cargo and shiny armor. If they pitch in, I'll consider reinforcements. Are they up for it? Or are they all talk? And I'm sure they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do... Oh, and our Sunsighter. It must have fallen overboard when we... Sure, talk barnacles on the arse. They're all sea elves. Malmer, they call themselves. Nothing more than pirates, if you ask me. Some say they have a connection to the water itself, but it's a lie. Anyone can learn weather magic like they do. Captain Jimala uses it to navigate. I could tell you how the sun and stars show the ship's exact position, but none of it matters while it's in the Sea Viper's hands. The pride of the long coast. We'll sail for the Dominion as long as they pay us to raid enemy shipping. Joan and Jode, don't let the captain hear you say that. Pirates steal and pillage for themselves. We're privateers, so we do it for whoever pays us. A crucial distinction. Captain Jimala took over the Prowler a few years ago. She's smart, cunning, and deadly dangerous when provoked. She's also luckier than anyone I served. Every ship in the fleet smashed to flinders on Kynarthi's roost. Every ship.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. Just our luck. We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do. Edalus is the best scrounger in the regiment. If you want, I can send him. He's on his way. Anything else? Nistelis is good with a mallet. She'll have those leaks fixed in no time. Onglorn is our best. I almost pity the Sea Viper who's holding on to the... It's time for that.
That was fast. All right. There's room on the Prowler for your Marine friends. As long as they... I said I'd consider it. Captain Jimala is the only one who can make that call. Something you'll want to hear. You just make...
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their part as well. I have no reinforcements, but I offer something better. Our lookout watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I'd have ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing. Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals so we might repair the Prowler. We thought they'd disappeared, the sea vipers.
I know what I'm doing.
The sea vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane! Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the sea vipers ambushed us. They brought us to the island with the beached Dominion flagship. They'd done things there. Terrible things. Those filthy Maormer dragged my mates up, and yes, I'm sure of it. The Maormer.
It's good to be back. Guards, would you be so kind as to open the gates? I bring fresh fighters for the games.
You ain't allowed in here, Taurus. You know that.
I brought you some new competitors. Surely you made an exception. Now, be a good lad and open the
I'll
gates.
be the judge of it. Let's see if they got the right stuff. Derzog's attack.
There's your answer. Now, kindly open the gates. There's good lad.
I guess that'll do. Open the gates. I smashed you to bits!
This is where we part. See you inside. Speak to my giant friend here, here from the cold wastes. Are they worthy enough to face the pack? Let the games begin. They can handle something a little harder, eh? You're doing very well. It looks as if there's some fight in our challenges after all. Take them down.
Congratulations. You've passed the first trial.
Yeah, they bested the finest sloths, drunkards, and fools we had to offer.
Adorable. Shall we give them a pendant?
I say, let's see how these soft skins fare against a real challenge.
To arms.
They mean to feed me to their beasts!
And there go the ultimate high elves.
Circle around!
Right at home, face down in the mud. Dunmer will never again know her wonder. And there we have it, the winners of the Grand Melee. Now for the true test. I've tamed the most exotic and dangerous beasts from the dark corners of Tamriel to test these challengers! The first monstrosities presented for your entertainment come from the ashlands of Morrowind. These creatures laid waste to an entire village before I captured them. I need help. Without further ado, it is my great honor to present...
Dear, please, save me! Help!
I call them Incineration Beetles! These challengers are surprisingly fierce! But here's the real reason you've come today! Prepare yourselves, combatants! Pray to your gods and make your peace! You face the
Help!
Stinger!
Get me out of here!
What? Impossible! How did you win? From the volcanic island
We salute you.
Sur and Werkwild returned just after the skies cleared up. They're a bit damp, but otherwise all right. My lookout says I have... Then we'll finish repairs and shove off at high tide. Oh, your marine friends fended off sea vipers while you rescued my crew.
Halt! Come no closer! Come no closer!
This one has heard reports. You've kept busy. Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go? Clearly, you were meant to help us out. John and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward. Keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistrel's houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in the cold. Mistrel is the jewel of this. Kenarthi's roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home. Without Mistrel's support, the Dominion will have precious little... Razum Dar is just a simple cashier. He seeks the best for all the people of Tamriel. Also, a saddle that won't pinch the tail. One day.
Is the Sylvanar blind? Every one of these sea elves is a venomous serpent waiting to strike. We should have cleansed this place of Maumar scum the moment we arrived.
Come and see.
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maumar? Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats. Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's in...
Your pardon, friend. The Dominion's arrival on Kanaathi's roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak. Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral? Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maormer have a treaty with Kanaathi's roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulondil nor Headwoman Harani. Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this, with Ambassador Ulondil and Headwoman Harani? Exactly, a chorus of requests.
It's hard to keep track of the new face. And I told... Look around.
We upheld our treaty. By all right, we keep a copy.
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty? Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I can't allow the Dominion... It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name. Edelorn doesn't roll off the tongue, I suppose. A freshly grown fruit, still without blemish. On behalf of the Bosma people, it's my goal to keep it that way. If you speak with the Green Lady, don't mistake her manner as distaste for the Dominion. She sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosma people given form. Put simply, she is the love of my life. Also, she grows ill-humoured when I gush about her with it. It's a name as Sylvanar.
I need another drink like I need a head in the hole.
Be disgusted by its cold, oozing nose. In Daggerfall, packs of these horrible monsters roam the streets at night and prey upon the unwary. My own father, divine save his soul, was torn to pieces by just
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend? Ulandil certainly won. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk. If a good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulan, someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy. Find a way. The pragmatist in this one says it's because...
For prosperity, for security, for unity, for the Dominion. Kanaathi's roost and the Dominion. Together, we'll achieve unity. What is it? Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain from each other. For 5 gold, gaze into its eyes, peer into
As
the
part
face
of the Dominion,
itself.
you will gain security.
Watch your step, Groundwalker.
Don't cause trouble. How much longer till the storm comes? They'll get theirs. Everything is so still. Are you lost? Ambassador Ulan, none of your business. Go bother the clerk. Ambassador Ulondil isn't here. And if he was, he'd be fought. That's what I've been... Are you what? Give it here! She wants to meet me? Now! Out of my way! The storm comes, they'll get theirs. How much longer till we put out to sea? Everything is so... Another one?
So
still.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice it in others. The Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Maumar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next. The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumped. At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at them,
I'd rather be cracking heads.
Time for you to leave. No! No! You found him like this? What did you see? Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this. None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my... Not again.
Please, I understand what he did. But he was just here. What happened? How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature? My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. Of course, I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral God. On my desk,
The Sylvan are murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maormer to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you! The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vice Reeve. This is
outrageous. More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
For 10, place your hand upon 3 and 6.
No one here. Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Get off my ship before I throw you off! And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Why didn't you say so? You're a deputy of the guard? The same guard whose authority ends where my ship begins? On the dock or in the water? Oh, that's a serving wench. 3 minutes. If my sail...
What's your step, Groundwalker? Another one?
Don't cause trouble.
I wish I was walking then.
Coward! You weren't there. You would have fled too if you'd seen what they asked us to do.
Killing the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again. What have you? The Maormer planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest,
Buying, selling, trading.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. You're blind to it.
ah, our friends. They must have recovered from the storm, yes?
Covered my tracks. Couldn't have found me. I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the Ulandil. He said they could stop the Tempest.
I've heard enough.
His orders. Had to follow his orders.
There. You did what you had to. As did I.
The errant deputy. I was just informing headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the— My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ. Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The green lummox and her— You're lying. She must be dead. The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
And soon, his heart. Stop, all of you. This madness ends now.
This does not excuse a mindless slaughter. I trust you'll do what's best.
Move, unless you— I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much— Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you, and—
You dare speak for my Sylvanar? I'll beat you with your own flails.
Keep her away from me!
We've taken Ulandil into custody, thanks. I understand. I am certain she'll find another way to mourn her husband. The Maomr have some ships waiting offshore. Ulandil's people signaled them. I signed a new treaty moments ago. Vicereeve Peladil assured me the Dominion will protect our little island. It's a new beginning for Canarthi's Roost. We will prosper.
Hey, slow paws.